Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dear viewers, Burundi National Television. Welcome to the English News Edition. Top stories. The Burundi Tea Office has started selling ready-to-consume finished tea products from Burundi in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. According to Cecilia Shimnimana, OTB's commercial director, this international sale of Burundian tea will contribute to bringing foreign currency to the country. And in response to the alarming rise in drug use among young people, the director of the Nyumviriza Center, a facility dedicated to welcoming and guiding youth struggling with drug addiction, has issued a call for collective responsibility. Welcome, dear followers, to details now. I'm Jackson Lakose. The head of state, Evariste Ndayishimiye, has called on Burundians to reject hatred and work towards transforming the country into a paradise. He made this appeal in a greeting message addressed to the faithful of Muyaga Parish. It was this Sunday. And the Burundi Tea Office, as informed you in headlines, has started selling ready-to-consume finished tea products from Burundi in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. According to Cecilia Shimnimana, OTB's commercial director, this international sale of Burundian tea will contribute to bringing foreign currency into the country. Joseph Mulinda Jambo has more.
8 boxes containing Burundian tea taken as sample are going to be exported in Dubai, ready for consumption, called Trebag. Cecilia Shimirimana, Commerce Director to OTB Burundi Tea Office, highlighted that Burundian tea used to be sold on cheap price in Mombasa, Kenya, and was utilized as a raw material to be mixed with other items. She added that OTB started exporting Burundian tea complying with international standards, both for quality and covering. In Dubai, OTB will establish a point of sale of its products. The company expects to sell its products in other countries worldwide, which will result in gaining foreign currency in Burundi. OTB has increased the price of tea in order to encourage tea growers and then increase tea production, and the county to set up other factories such as one of Matana to be soon created.
Let's now visit Gitega. The Secretary General of the CNDD-FDD party, Révérien Dikurio, has called on the leaders to support one another and avoid all forms of stranger rivalry. Instead, he urged them to safeguard peace and security, which are the pillars of sustainable development. He made this appeal on Saturday during a retreat organized for CNDD-FDD party officials, as well as administrative and judicial authorities from the zonal to the provincial level in Gitega. Joseph Midajambo once more.
In the political capital Gitega, this meeting brought together the national representatives of the CNDD-FDD party, representatives of the administration and the party from the local level up to the provincial level of Gitega, as well as the elected members of the parliament for the province and judicial and religious leaders. The objective was to get to know each other, exchange ideas, and jointly define the vision and strategies that each should adopt in their respective roles in order to lead the citizens and the country toward a sustainable development. The speakers, Apostle Ndaisenga, Pierre Claver, Apostle Isidore Mbayahaga, and Professor Bosco Mani Rambona, demonstrated to these leaders the behaviors of a leader in finding solutions to the population's problems, working in synergy, uniting their resources, and fulfilling their missions in accordance with God's will. In his advice, the Secretary General of the ruling party, Révérien Dikurio, called on leaders to be humble, to strengthen social cohesion, and to avoid divisions. The province of Gitega thus becomes the second where the Secretary General of the CNDD-FDD party is organizing this type of meeting, which he plans to expand to other provinces.
As you are informed in headlines, in response to the alarming rise in drug use among young people, the director of the New Visa Center, a facility dedicated to welcoming and guiding youth struggling with drug addiction, has issued a call for corrective responsibility. He urges parents to establish ongoing dialogue with their children in order to detect and prevent any risk behavior. Competent authority for their part are called upon to take concrete measures to curb this scourge which threatens the future of the youth. Evariste Nyonguru has more.
In light of the alarming rise in drug use among young people, Jean-Baptiste Ntakirutimana, a psychologist, clinician, and director of the New Visa Center and the Reception and Guidance Center for Drug Users, has sounded the alarm. He warns that drug use gravely jeopardizes the future of youth, deteriorates their health, destabilizes families, and hinders the nation's development. He points out that the substance is consumed very widely, including pills, injection, and other forms. According to him, some young people fall into addiction due to the negative peer influence, family problems, or the unstable lifestyle of their parents. These youths are also at increased risk of contracting transmissible diseases such as HIV/AIDS or hepatitis, often through sharing needles or other contaminated items. In response to this situation, Jean-Baptiste Ntakirutimana underscores the crucial role of parents, urging them to maintain open and continuous dialogue with their children and to closely monitor them to detect any risky behavior alone. He also calls on the competent authorities to adopt stronger preventive measures. For effective solutions to drug consumption, there must be joint communication between parents and educators. He said, "Today, with the easy availability of alcohol, it is even more essential to approach children, inform them, and maintain regular communication." He further appeals to authorities to assess whether alcohol and other harmful substances are being distributed in ways that facilitate access by children. It's worth noting that the New Visa Center operates through listening sessions, awareness campaigns, and educational training for young drug users. So far, 100 young people have received support from the center and have been reintegrated in society. They were even provided with startup kits to launch their own income-generating activities.
And this Saturday, alumni of Mugera Seminary conducted a commemorative visit to the institution. The visit formed a part of the preparatory activities for the seminary's upcoming centenary jubilee celebrations, making 100 years of its establishment and a contribution to religious and academic training. Evariste Nyonguru once more.
Former seminarians who pursued their academic journey at Mugera Seminary gathered on Saturday for a nostalgic visit to the school that helped shape their lives. These alumni attended the seminary during various periods, with some of elder members having studied there as far back as 1960s. The Mugera Seminary holds a special place in Burundi's educational history as the first secondary school in the country, having opened its doors in 1926. Since then, the seminary has welcomed a total of 24,702 students. It has also produced over 400 priests, including 15 bishops. Saturday's gathering took place as part of the preparations for the seminary's 100th anniversary, which will be celebrated in February 2026. As the current rector, Venani Magaritse, the priest, stated, "We are in the year of grace, a jubilee year. Preparations are underway. You have seen the many renovations already done, but a number of buildings, especially the older ones, still need restoration." The rector made a heartfelt appeal to alumni to contribute financially and materially to the centennial preparations, noting that celebration is scheduled for February 14, 2026. During the visit, the alumni shared the moments of worth and reflection, and they were encouraged to support the current seminarians and contribute to improving their living and learning conditions. Before touring the premises, The former students also participated in community work, helping the Fairbury Tech Seminary's main entrance, an area now compared to perished cement towers due to its renewed look.
Let's conclude this news with a story highlighting appreciation for institutions that have contributed to students' intellectual growth. Now the spotlight is on Lycée Rutovu. Although they now live abroad, they have never forgotten their former school. These are school rivals of Lycée Saint-Thomas d'Aquin de Rutovu, united under the association known as ANRRL of ex-students of the normal high school of Rutovu. It was this Friday they turned to their alma mater to show their continued support. Jivan Daishimi.
In a joyful atmosphere that the visit of the Alumni Association of the Saint-Thomas d'Aquin de Rutovu took place, the former students who are now members of the diaspora returned to their alma mater to strengthen the bond that still unites them with their former school. This association has already made several significant contributions, including the construction of a fence around the girls' dormitory, the installation of doors in their rooms, the innovation of the boys' dormitory roof and that of the amphitheater, the donation of 13 computers and the establishment of a high-speed internet network. It also provided jerseys and sport equipment to various school teams and distributed sanitary pads to female students. Gabriel Leokubgayo, president of this association, called ANR, continue to support our former school.
Our motto is giving back. So we try to give back to the school what the school gave us. If we are what we are today, it is because of what? This school. So we try to help whenever we can. So today, for example, you saw we visited the kitchen and we visited the sanitary utilities. We saw that they are in a very, very, very bad shape. So today we are going, we have decided to try to help with kitchen, roof, equipment, and so on. So we are hoping to finish that next year.
Each year, the ANR Association also awards various prizes, including Excellence Awards and the Certificates of Merit to students who have achieved the best result. According to Brother Eri Shimirimana, the principal of Rutovu High School, this initiative motivates students to work even harder in their studies. Ceremony was also marked by the presentation of awards to teachers of the school. The 137 students who completed their secondary studies for the 2024-2025 academic year received their school leaving certificates.
Thank you, dear watchers, for looking attention. This is the end of our English News Edition. Keep watching our program. I'm really going to miss you.